Okay, hopping in one more time to show you how to build a booking proposal template in Sprout Studio. So in my last video, I showed you how to create a price list. And I started building the price list with you through that video. So now we're going to take that price list and we're going to build it into a proposal template. So we're over here in our settings again, and we're going to click on proposal templates, and I'm going to start one from scratch, just so we can build it from start to finish together. So we're going to click on this plus sign and we're going to click on booking proposal template. And this is going to be just a fresh start. So we're going to do senior packages. And then so I don't confuse myself, because this is my personal Sprout Studio, we're going to click on sample. So we are going to first go down here and click on a price list. And earlier I made mine as a sample CAP price list sample. So that price list is up now. Now, before I forget, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change my welcome message. The only thing I'm going to do for the sake of this video is change the variable here. Now, this would say, like, my name is Carly Roberts. If I am booking a session with myself, which would be weird, but if I did, if this booking proposal would say, Dear Carly Roberts, well, I don't really want that to say that. So I'm actually going to go ahead and take that out as well. And I'm just going to put on hi, and then I'm going to click on variable. We're going to click back here just to make sure it is in the right spot. And I'm clicking on client. And instead of client name, we're going to put client first name. Okay, so then we can click on update. Now, that's not the message that I would normally put, but just for the sake of this video, that's how I'm going to do it. So now we need to add offerings. So if you are someone who only offers one package, this works. You can just put in one package here, or if you are one that offers multiple packages that people can choose from, then that's an option here too. So what we're going to do is click on add an offering, and we're going to click on package, and then I'm going to click on the stunning. Now I know that that's my highest price package, and I do that for the sake of pricing psychology. Some people like to start with their lowest package first. That's a preference thing. I like to put my highest one first. Then I'm going to click on package again. We're going to add the beautiful, and then we're going to go down here and we're going to add the gorgeous. Okay, so in my regular booking proposals, I like to add a la carte items, such as, prints or albums, things like that. And the reason I do that is kind of like the gas station or Walmart checkout mentality that, hey, since I'm here, let me go ahead and grab this and put it in. It's an opportunity to make a little bit more money. You can add in things like, we're going to add an a la carte item. I didn't fill out my price list in its entirety because I just didn't do that for this video sake. And apparently my computer's going to freeze up for me now. That's great. Okay, why is this not wanting to work for me? Let's see if we can add our contract. And we can. So I'm going to add in my senior session contract. This is a template that I already have created, and then I'm going to click on add, and I do not know why I can't add a la carte items. So for some reason it is not allowing me to do that. Let's see if it'll let me add it now. There we go. Just needed to be petted a little bit. Okay, so if I wanted to add in an additional digital image, I could do that. If my packages have limited amounts of images, we could add in the digital file and entire gallery. That would work as well. I could add in a print item of a photo print, and we could add in whatever this is. And of course it says $0. We can let's take that out for the sake of this, but I'm going to show you in just a minute what mine looks like. So we're going to add in a product, a mounted print, and then we'll add one more. Let's see what it looks like. Let's add in a 9x12 custom album. Okay, now you can add a questionnaire to your booking proposal. I personally do not recommend that. The reason is if you add a questionnaire to your booking proposal, you have the opportunity to lose people, because when people are ready to book, they're ready to book. They're not ready to fill out a questionnaire most of the time. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but that's for me personally. I feel like I would book fewer people if I added the questionnaire to it, because that just seems like an extra step to booking. Once I have them booked, once their session is paid for, once their contract is signed, then I'm going to send them an email in a couple of days that's going to include that questionnaire link that they can come back to. But at that point, their session with me is secured. So I do not recommend adding a questionnaire to the booking proposal, but it is your choice if you would like to do that. And if you wanted to do that, you would click on this, and then it says questionnaire is empty. Oh my goodness, what are we going to do? Well, we're going to go up here and we're going to click on templates, and then we are going to add one of these templates. And once it is added, then it will show up on here. But I'm not going to do that. Excuse me. Now we're going to go down here. I am going to add my payment schedule, and I'm going to put in my senior payment schedule. And I will show you in another video how to create a payment schedule, but that's not for today. So now we're going to go up here back to the top, and let's make this proposal expire in 3 days. You can choose how soon you want your proposal to expire. The sooner it is, the more urgency you give your people to book with you. Now we're going to click on our settings here, and we will see that we have sales tax on here, 2 methods of payment selected, and we don't want a test, we want a credit card. There is an opportunity to have e-transfers set up, but I do not have that for my business. Availability is not an option for a booking proposal. It's only available for booking pages. And then the experience, do we want to add a workflow? And for the sake of this, let's just add my full senior workflow. And then we want them to get a portal link as soon as they book so they can set up their portals. So let's close this out, and we are going to save this proposal. Now let's apply this proposal to a lead. And lucky me, I have myself set up as a lead in my system. So we're going to put in Carly Senior Session, and we're going over here to booking proposal. And what we're going to do is, since I already had one in here, we're going to unpublish it. So let's start from scratch here, and let's apply a template. And I called this a sample template. I think that's what I called it. I hope it is. Okay, that is the one. And look at here. We have all the things that we just set up, except for some reason it did not. Did I do that right? Oh, here we go. Senior packages sample. That's the one. I created that other one earlier to test it out. Okay, so apply the template. Okay, perfect. So now we have our 3 days. We have all of these things. We have our a la carte items, and we have everything that we just set up. So let's make it live. And for the sake of this, we're not going to email it to me. Let's just view it to see what it looks like. All right, so hi, Carly. If I had not changed that earlier, it would have said, hi, Carly Roberts, or dear Carly Roberts. So now let's get started. And now look how pretty it is. We have our 3 pictures here with each of our packages with all the things that are included in them. Then we have our a la carte items to give us the chance for upsells. And then down here, let's choose a package, and then it's going to build out my pricing schedule. So this is actually an incorrect schedule, but that's what I clicked on. So that's my fault. But let's see what the price does if we change it. So we're going to change it down here. You can see our price changes. And then down here, again, our price changes. So if we click on it next, it's going to have us add all these things. I don't need all that stuff showing. But then we have all of these things with the contract. And then here for me, I have a senior signature and a parent signature required. And then once those are signed, we click accept and pay, and then it leads them to pay for their session. So that is how we build a booking proposal in Sprout Studio.